Hey guys, welcome back. Finally got it to where I have a second camera now so I can actually do eBay stuff. There's Bird. Right now we're just doing some listings. We finally made it to 30 listings a day, which that took not very long, I guess. We a top rated seller now, so it took us less than 100 days to become a top rated seller. Hey, what's up, baby?
Is it okay if I put a little bit on my phone?
A very little, yes, you may. Yeah, I'll get you when we're all done. When I'm all done doing this, okay?
I was stuck.
All right, thank you. Yeah, she was just looking for her play makeup. But yeah, no, just taking some pictures of some signs, putting some signs on today. Hope everybody's been doing. I know I've been in the very beginning when I was preparing to make this channel. I wasn't sure. I like the on-air sign. Had to have that. I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to do things, but I'm gonna try this and see how it all works out. So if the lighting or the video quality for this isn't that good, I'm working on it. But hey, we made it to camera number 2X. It's just another cell phone. Somebody gave me a cell phone. I'm saving all the money I make for Cruise for Schools. That's what we're here to talk about while we're doing this. Cruise for Schools, turning the homeless into heroes. Still working on that plan. If you don't know, what I'm working on doing is taking the homeless and then we are going to train them. We are going to house them. And then we're just gonna have them stand out in front of schools. Understand? We're not having to do anything. Let me rephrase that. They're willingly gonna want to help change the world. When I say we're gonna have them, I'm just speaking in context of my plan. That is in action. So I am nobody's boss. I control nobody, nor do I want to control over anybody. So I just want to make that clear. I don't like how it sounds. Perhaps I'll find a better way to say it as videos go on. But I will offer housing and there's so many veterans out there that can just also help train, and then we'll get wands. It's all we need is wands, metal detecting wands. So you know how homeless people unfortunately have to ask for change all the time. Well, imagine not having to do that. You already got a bunch of change in your pocket because, well, Cruise for Schools, you know, we will make sure you have everything you need just for it's a job. You get paid. Like I'll pay them all, everybody. But now, hear me out. And you got like hundreds of them in all the schoolyards, just everywhere. In front of them. Somebody walks up to the school. Anybody walks up to the school. You got 20 people, Cruise for Schools, wearing my shirts. Says Fogarty and Friends on the back. It's bright green. On the front it says "You won't shoot me." And we ain't even asking permission to wand you. If you walk into a school, Cruise for Schools, we just gonna zip, 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 and then we're gonna keep talking to our friends or whatever we do. Whatever the homeless people already did as they did things together, now they would do it together without any worries, knowing they're also helping. Zip, 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 zip. If there's any freaking thing that when one zips somebody and then makes that noise that there's metal, all you do is you just scream, "He's got metal! He's got metal!" And you call 911. It's that simple. That's all my program is about. You don't need no special training. The only reason why I'm saying is we'll do security training is so that way parents feel comfortable with these random people, which they won't be random. They'll be a part of Cruise for Schools. They will be standing up for something that is higher that's ever been stood up before. All right, saving every student's life. So now think about this. Think about this. Now hear me out. You got let's think about the future. Let's think about 5 years down the road. We start my program today. 5 years down the road, you got whomever. I won't put a name on it or a gender, but you got whomever lying in bed right now, thinking to themselves, "All right, I'm about to get up. I'm about to go shoot that school up. That's what I want to do. I'm so mad at school, or whatever people shoot schools up." Okay, but then because we 5 years in the future now, okay? But then, we'll just say 1 year after the program starts. No years. Just as soon as the program starts, because it can start instantly. But hear me out. But then, they got to think to themselves as they lay in there, as they get ready to load up their horrible weapons to go do horrible destruction. They got to think, but can I get past Cruise for Schools? I mean, every school year now has 100 people just chilling, just chilling. Because that's what they've always done, was just chill. They said they would chill and they were hungry. They chilled and they couldn't talk to their families. They chilled and they got wet. They chilled and they froze. But no, now they housed, and now they just chilling, talking to their family on cell phones with a wand, zip zip, with a donut, eat zip zip, with something to drink, zip zip. You know what zip zip is? That's that wand. And now the people that want to go shoot up schools, they thinking, how the fuck? And yeah, excuse my language, but they thinking, how in the fuck am I supposed to get my metal ass weapon past those 50 fucking metal detectors spread out all over that goddamn yard, waiting for me as a person, because that is their sole job, to metal detect me before I even get close to a goddamn door? How explain to me? How is anybody gonna get into school ever again to shoot them up when they gotta get past all my people? Explain that to me. He said my people don't come with no weapons. They don't come with nothing but smiles and metal detectors and bright green shirts that say you won't shoot me. Because I guarantee you that person that's trying to go in that school and shoot up that school, I guarantee them they are not going to pull out their weapons and shoot everybody just to get into the school, just to shoot people, because they won't get nowhere. And the only reason why people do this shit and they go shooting stuff up is because deep down inside they want some type of attention they don't get elsewhere. They just want to be heard. All right? Well, you're going to have to find a new way to be heard, because if you kill Crews for Schools, you start shooting Crews for Schools, guess what? All them students are still safe. And guess what? You ain't making it inside, because now you just did it in public, where everybody just seen you fire off your firearm. Where you gonna go? There ain't one person that has a plan to go shoot up a school that's willing to literally just put themselves in harm's way without successfully completing their mission that they won't be able to complete. So they're problem solved. Problem solved. Mentally, sociologically, however you want to say it, like, nobody will have the will, the want, the need any longer with my program to kill innocent students. You know, the only way after that for this to happen is you're just gonna have to sit outside and wait for school to get out. And at that point, it ain't shooting up a school. That's just mass murder, period. And that is just something that you just have to take guns away for, I guess. I mean, but I think you're all starting to get my point. My program will stop school violence in the aspect of people just randomly going into our schools and shooting them the hell up. Crews for Schools, turning the homeless into heroes, all right? But what I'm doing right now is I open up these stores and I do my eBay stuff so that way I can save money. It takes time. You know, it's going to probably take me to the end of this year before I can even start bringing in $100,000, a year, or maybe not. I'm working on it. It's a lot of work, especially when you keep all the prices cheaper than everybody else, because you want to save money. You want to see people save money so they can help towards the cause. I want people to save money when you shop with me, so that way you're also thinking, okay, but if I can save money and he can do it, why don't we all work together? Maybe we can all work together. I pulled my little girl out of school because I don't want no one going in there and shooting her the hell up. Like now I homeschool. I'm a full-time single father. I homeschool. I run 2 businesses. I'm a live auctioneer. I volunteer down at a party store to help work there a little bit, so that way, the poor girl ain't got to work open and close when her shitty employees don't want to work. Which is awesome when I get the opportunity to hand out business cards and spread the word about Crews for Schools. So it's super amazing. See, my little girl sees me getting worked up over this, and she knows I'm about to get heartburn. So she brought me a Rolade. She knows I'm tired of seeing innocent kids die, and I have a way to solve it. How's the video look, baby? How's it looking? Yeah? I have a way to solve this, and we don't need no money. We don't need it. We got buildings all over the place that can be fixed up. People can donate. I'm about to start a GoFundMe foundation. There is an abandoned building at the least by every school that we can fix up. At the least. There's buildings for sale around schools that we can fix up at the least. That we can add on to at the least. That we can take all the homeless in that area of that city, all of them, and it doesn't have to be employed. They're already used to being homeless, so we don't need to tell them we will pay you to do this. This isn't a pay me program. This isn't a wages earned program. This is, you know what? If you're just gonna sit there anyways and suffer, why don't you no longer suffer and become unhomeless and save lives? The payment would be having a cell phone. The payment would be having clothes on your back every day. The payment would be washers and dryers. The payment would be reuniting with your family that perhaps you lost because now you're saving lives. The payment would be going to sleep in a warm bed. The payment would be telling that person you're sorry because perhaps you did something that made you homeless. That payment could just be never ending. My program don't come with a check. All right? My program is strictly to help save lives. And we need to do it in so many different ways because now when we're pulling the homeless off the street, we're saving lives there. And now we're saving students' lives. We also saving the lives of those who sit there and think they need to kill because now they have to come up with a plan that is going to be so sophisticated that it's just not worth killing over. Okay? To be able to continue killing with my program, you're going to have to come up with something so fucking sophisticated that you got to be a goddamn genius just to do a mass murder in a schoolyard. You'll have to be a fucking genius because you ain't getting into school. Now it's now crucial schools. You will not get into a school unless our police system sucks because you're gonna have to take out 100 different crucial schools people in that schoolyard before they take you out. Which means you better have 100-round fucking drum. You better have 100-round fucking clip to take out all them. And then you better have an extra one to take out all the people and all the citizens and the civilians that come take your ass out as you trying and thinking you about to get up in that school. Because Cruise for Schools is going to be going to every town, every city, world fucking wide. You just wait. This is going to get around. Slowly but surely, I will not stop, all right? And I ain't going nowhere. I am healthy as fuck, and I'm going to be around for eternity. So just remember that shit, all right? My eternity-long mission, save lives, no joke. But this is also my eBay channel. But, I think that I made a point for this video. So we can cruise for schools. We can get back to doing all this lovely stuff. Pictures of signs, and that's what I'm doing today. But yeah, I really hope these videos get watched, and I just got to come up with really good, like thumbnails, because it's the thumbnail that needs to be taken to be able to get good views for my eBay videos or for my YouTube videos. Now, I'm on all social media. You can follow me at Fogarty and Friends on everything. And I'm everything. It's all Cruise for Schools. Cruise for Schools. It's a simple process, too. It really, really, really is. But no, right now, I'm just taking pictures, as you can see, of the Vancouver Canucks sign. Then I will have to see roughly how much these signs go for. But for the most part, I don't really care what they go for. Because I know for $10, that's a good deal. It probably goes for more than $10. But I don't really need no more than $10 for it. Like, I'll take the $10 for this sign, and then I'll take that $10 and I'll go buy 4 more signs, sell all those signs for $10 each, keep $20 out of that for other $40 for savings and investing, and then take the 20 and go buy 8 more signs. It's people don't understand why I sell stuff so cheap, but the turnaround rate, okay, is just ridiculous. That's how I became a top-rated seller so fast. my DVDs, which I'm still slowly going through. Now that I have like 540 items on my store, and I just decided on 420 that I wanted to just do a flat rate. All my makeup, $4. All my DVDs, $3. Baseball cards, I don't really care what it is. I want to say like maybe, I don't know if I can really do that with baseball cards and stuff like that. Because there are several cards that aren't worth the value of $1. So, and you gotta have it for at least $1, so that way you make it some profit off it at like minimum sales, in my opinion. Um, from what I'm learning now, selling baseball cards or sports cards is definitely the least knowledgeable subject I have when it comes to reselling. Oh, but it's pretty cool though. We sold a few things. Did a whatnot show. I also do whatnot, so it'll be neat. I'm gonna be recording my whatnot shows as well when I do auctions. It's gonna be super fun. And I'll throw those up there, and you guys can watch. I'm getting better. If you guys know anything about doing whatnot shows, leave it in the comments because I could definitely use. Maybe I should turn this way so y'all can see me a little better. I could definitely use some more knowledge, really. And it's really cool. I took a ruler, or not a ruler, but like a yardstick. Move my table here, or my chair. I took a yardstick, and right down here on this coffee table, I used this coffee table just for like, if I'm pretty much everything, everything but coffee. I'm just playing. There's coffee sitting down there right now. I don't really drink coffee, but I sometimes this single father life, full time single father life. You hear a lot about single fathers. What you don't hear a lot about is full time single fathers, as that is myself. So that is pretty fun. Turkey's a turkey, that's for sure. This sign is 36 inches by 6 inches, so should be fun to ship. Oh, extra large. 36. So we got to do 36 by, I'll just type it in. 36 by 6 inches. I've never really did too much of a video, I don't think, yet. Well, maybe I did in the beginning while I was packing stuff. Yeah, maybe while I was sorting through stuff in the very beginning of my YouTube channel. I believe I made some YouTube videos that nobody ever watched. I didn't have no followers or anything like that, which I believe I have a few followers now, which is super awesome. I'm really excited. Maybe maybe it'll change. Maybe I'll get a whole bunch. I would definitely be super happy to get even 100 followers. That would be really cool. It takes time. It does take time. But the reason why I want the followers is because that way the more videos I push, the more I can push my followers to share them. So that way we can get this cruise for schools. So like when I'm doing my description for all my eBay stuff, every item, the description obviously is there for what it is, but then I add instantly, cruise for schools is my mission. I will turn the homeless into heroes as they get training and housing and stand in front of our schools with handheld metal detecting wands, just scanning anyone and everyone who enters the schoolyard. If the homeless can randomly ask you for change, then homeless can randomly wand you without touching you or talking to you, just to make sure you have no weapons. Hundreds of licensed homeless security guards that I house and I feed and rebuild their lives in every schoolyard worldwide to protect our students. I put that on all of my descriptions. Y'all didn't think, maybe you do think, maybe you don't. I'm serious. I run these stores because this is the best way, I think, to help people, to show people I want to help people by keeping prices low, letting them know I want to save them money and know that the money that I am getting is going towards a cause. What not better to spread your cause than to do it in this manner? Yeah, it takes more work. I could just start like a GoFundMe page, which I still might do that as well. I could just ask people for help, but I don't think that's gonna go the right way. I need it to go this way. I got my download, I got my spiritual download, and I'm gonna save all your kids. I'm telling you, man, all your grandkids, all your kids, all the students. This shit ain't no joke. Shit ain't no joke. My plan will work. My plan. The thing is I meant what I said by this is a fail-safe. A fail-safe plan. You know why? Because it doesn't take anything. You don't need to do nothing. Like, with all due respect, any one of a fucking baby could work for Crews for Schools. Okay? As long as that baby was willing to crawl the fuck over and, I don't know, wand somebody and make sure they didn't have no metal. And if they did, they say, goo goo fucking gaga. Alright. Like, that's all my shit consists of. Alright? We just want people. We gotta let people know that you ain't gonna make it through a schoolyard ever again. And how not to do that? A fucking obstacle. Alright? There ain't no more walking straight lines in schoolyards no more. Now with Crews for Schools, you gotta walk like this. You gotta walk like this. Because there's so many fucking people. You gotta walk like this just to get fucking straight there. You gotta go this way, like a fucking carnival line, alright? And then zip, 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 zip. You ain't getting past shit. And then but when people hear this, they think, oh, well, where are we gonna get all those people to just do that for free? I don't know. The ones that are freely just sitting there fucking suffering? The billion people that we have in this world that are just dying for something to eat right now, I'll feed every single one of them, all 1 billion, every damn day with what I'm doing here. You know what? I'll figure it out. I will turn myself into a billionaire and I will support every last one of them just to save lives. And then my little girl in that bedroom right there is going to do the same darn thing, except she's going to have a entire new way to do things because she's growing up into a world of technology like no other. And her brain is just a lot wittier than mine, so she's gonna be thinking some good shit. But you get my point, all right? For real. Crews for Schools. Crews for Schools. What you doing, bird? So what you doing? We gotta leave soon. Dad's got a dentist appointment. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here soon. I got a dentist appointment. Make another video tomorrow. Might throw in some shorts and stuff today. But I list daily. This is my business. This is my life. So, Crews for Schools is my legacy now. So, my mission is to post daily. I do this daily, so there's no reason I can't record it and talk to you. I'm doing this daily. I'm doing some shipping right now here. I'm not shipping, but yeah, I do everything. And here's the other cool thing. I am so serious about sharing and caring and giving to others that on every one of my listings, and if I have any missed and you notice one, let me know, but I'm going through them this week. Every one of my listings, I promote with 10% because I want to get it out there. I want people to know what I'm doing. There's no cost to saving lives, okay? So I got 10%. And more like this. I promote with 10% of my store completely. Okay? Completely promote 10% of my store. On top of that, 10% of my store, and again, I'm not bluffing, I'm just slowly fixing it. As of 420, I decided to do this, so there's a couple hundred items already that are both of what I'm talking about. But on top of that, 10% of my store goes to charity. Autism Speaks. Um, my son is autistic, so I like to do anything I can to help towards that. But while doing all that, why giving all that away? Because I love to share. I love to care. I want you guys to see that you can share and you can care and you can still succeed because I'm succeeding to save lives while sharing and caring because I love all of you. You guys are all very important to us here at Forwarding and Friends, aka Miss Jasmine and I. Uh, but yeah, Bird and I got some things to do today though. Bird and I gotta go. I got a dentist appointment. And then I gotta take Bird to get some clothes. Bird had a bad birthday April 15th. She turned 7 and she's half as tall as I am. Jeesh. So we gotta go get Miss Lady Longlegs some new clothes. Well, to be honest, we're not going to get new clothes. We don't do that. We are gonna go to the thrift store and we're gonna find some bargains because our money is going for a purpose. And I offered to buy her new clothes. She's a little girl. I want her to have that experience. There are, little girls that like ponies or whatever it is she likes, and I want her to be able to have that experience to grab things she likes. So if she doesn't find something that she's really looking for, we will go somewhere and find it because she deserves it. Um, but she is starting to understand the reasoning behind things. She owns her own little business, and she sells all the makeup. All the makeup that is on my store, our store, her and our store, comes out of her pocket. I bought her her first box. She flipped that box. Of course, Dad does most of the work, but still hers. And then I gave her all that money. She made like almost $500 off her first, box of makeup. Then she paid the whole $187 out of her $500 to get another box of makeup. She bought some stuff for herself, and then she took the rest of it, and it's just sitting in a savings account. She has $175 in a savings account right now from her very first profitable purchase because she listened to Dad and she listens to all the stuff that Dad watches and studies. And like, we don't need to buy stuff to survive. We don't need junk to survive. The good universe will give us exactly what we do need when it comes to survival. So the things that I have in here, this is what the universe feels that I need right now for survival. I don't question it. You know, I won't question it. I don't need to. Y'all shouldn't question it either. The universe is amazing. But yeah, so that's 20% right off the top though of my bring back, not including eBay fees. So really, 75. We'll just say 75% of my store's income is all I profit off from. But that's not profit. That's just bring back. So let me repeat that. 75% of my store's income is what I bring back, but it's not profit because then I still go out and spend it all on inventory. Really, I don't take any of my profit and save right now. That's not what I'm in for. I don't plan on saving any profit until, um, like I said, about next year. This year I have to build everything, so that way starting next year I'm making six figures. That way, with making six figures through eBay, I'll have plenty of money to move from town to town to town and build the homeless shelters that we need slowly but surely. And then of course my eBay store will keep building and I'm gonna have to invest in more things. Start different stores. I don't know. I will start. There's so much I can do. I'm doing a YouTube channel. Maybe in a couple of years, I'll start making some passive income off that. I'm going to buy some ATM machines. I now know how to make money off ATM machines and all that other stuff. It's sweet passive income. Super cool. So I will have ATMs all over the fucking place. But fuck, it's only $4,000. I tell you what, I take $100,000 and just buy ATMs, 100,000. Just buy ATMs. And then I make that bring back thing $2. I take one of those dollars. How about this? $2.50. That's it. $2.50. I'll even do $2. I take one of those dollars and I give it to the owner of the building that my ATM's in, and then that other dollar I'll just pay my fee. So let's say it's 30 cents a transaction or something. I have to pay for that fee. That's fine. And I only make 70 cents per transaction. That's awesome. But remember, everybody's going to use my ATM all day long because it only costs them $2 to use it versus the fucking $3, $2.70. Where I ain't never been to a fucking ATM where you can do it for $2. Well, Green Friends ATMs will be $2. You know why? Because all of a sudden it's gonna be swipe, 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 swipe. That's 75 cents. That's 75 cents. Fucking 1,000 times a day. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Why don't you just do the math? Swipe, swipe, swipe. That's free money. Now you got all those ATMs now. Okay. Now you got to think about that, and that's every single day. Just do the math. You know, you ain't ever waiting for swipes. So now you just got this free shit coming in because you own the machine. It's not why take people's money just by saving people money, putting money in their pocket. You get a free 75 cents. Yeah, you took $4,000 and invested it into each machine or however you want to do it if you want to buy it. But the money's not the profit. The heart in knowing that you're saving people money is the profit, and you just get 75 cents for free off each transaction. You just, whatever, you invest in the stocks. But you're making people happy because that's your brand, you know? That's, it's gonna piss people off. Someone's gonna come and kill me just from the ATM business because I posted this video. I'm coming for you. $2 ATMs. Nah, but for real, I better hurry up though because I'm doing more talking than I am listing, and it doesn't normally take this long for me to list just one thing, but I wanted to make a video for you guys, and here we are. So I am going to be done then. I hope you all had fun enjoying my video. So yeah, thank you for joining Fogarty and Friends. We will see you tomorrow or the next day.